Yes, disambiguation. Yes, Nathan. Well, I just wanted to just quickly say to you, um, and to get any thoughts back, obviously, just to quickly clear up what was going on about a week and a half ago, no more than 2 weeks ago. As I said, you may or may not be up to speed, but I'm just letting know from my perspective viewpoint what the f was going on there. Quickly, I was taken back when you obviously kind of got involved, but I was thinking, do you actually know what was going on? So anyway, this is what was going on. The day before that was going on in Zach's live, yeah, with Rick James and Charmed One. This is what happened the day before you was involved, right? So there's been a bazillion times I've been in Zach's lives, yeah. There's times when I don't even, I'm literally just, watching. I don't even, introduce myself or acknowledge, to say to anybody, oh, hi, I'm here or anything like that. Sometimes I just, watch a few minutes or I'm watching a lot longer. Obviously, other times, I'll obviously say, oh, hi, everyone, or whatever. And or I may share links from other people, and or obviously I might share my own channel link, right? So anyway, to the point now. So, and that's something that I hardly even do. I don't even do that much, to be fair, considering. And so anyway, you may or may not have noticed, but how many times in the past, month, so to speak, have you seen people, all the mods, so to speak, dropping channels, dropping links, and what have you? Zach will be on his live. Obviously, he'll even, during the show or at the end of the show, he will show channels, etc., etc. So we all know we know we all need a bit of a growth spurt, and and to obviously help get out information more and more of an exponential rate, right? We know what we're up against when it comes to big tech and digital gagging and all this type of stuff. Can't even leave comments anywhere, channels getting deleted, comments vanishing. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Yeah. And I haven't even gone through all the variables and all the different differentials of that. Um, and so, anyway, so I'm sharing. Only a couple of times I shared my channel, right? Say that the third time I've shared it in this same live the other day, a week and a half ago. And then Rick James comes and he says, "Oh, what did he say? Oh, Jack doesn't want you." Was it what did he say? No, I think no. Sorry, he said what I was about to say. He said on the next day. Excuse me. Sorry, the day before you came. This is what he said. He came out. He came along and he just said, "Oh, can you stop spamming your channel?" So I was like, "Huh?" Everybody's sharing, channels or links and what have you. You know what I mean? Anyway, I said, you may or may not know who I am. I said, I've been around for a while, many years now, like 6 years. I said, check my channel. Anyway, long story short, he comes back, shares my channel. So I said, oh, thank you, nice one. Now let's forward to the next day. Yeah. And I even made a joke. Sorry, before we get to the next day, I even made a joke. Before he shared my channel, I even added him, yeah, and shared my channel to him because I was thinking, oh, is this guy getting all bent out of shape because I'm sharing my channel? Meanwhile, we're watching how many other mods sharing channels, and I just thought it was just a bit strange. And as we know, Zach can be very vocal and be direct. So whether he does a personal comment to me under a video, on a community wall post, etc., or in a live stream, because that's what I said to him. So, sorry, I said this the next day. Excuse me, I'm kind of jumbling up both days. Let me just get to the next day. So anyway, the next day, he's come and said, when I've gone to share a channel, he's coming to say, Zach said, oh, you not can't be sharing channels and whatnot and blah blah blah. And I'm like, did we not go over this yesterday? Like, I don't know. Like, well, I didn't really get the whole deja vu of it. It was like, hold on, what is going on there? Let me pinch and bite my skin, right? And then I'm thinking, is he playing a joke? So that's why I even said, oh, are you being serious kind of thing? And because obviously, things online, people can get things bent out of shape or misconstrued, taken out of context, and what have you. And then, so I'm thinking, no. There's a time for fun and jokes, but if you're having a quick joke, I'm asking you now, and then he hasn't said anything. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, do you know what? I'm gonna have to just tell you about yourself because one, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you do in the community anyway. Like, what do you actually do? Do you put out videos? Do you mirror up videos? Do you do blog posts? Like, what do you do? Do you, like, you know, do you buy a bundle of books and give them out for free? Like, I don't know. Like, what do you do specifically for you to be, you know, such a take charge? Like, you're the general of the moderators or something. You know what I mean? Like, we should all be able to come on a level, mediate between each other, you know, and then with obvious stuff, hash it out, you know, and get to the bottom of whatever, and then, you know, get on to the next day, you know? Anyway, so then I can't remember who said it first, or whether it was me after when I've asked him, are you joking or whatever, and he was taking long. Whether it was a minute or two, that's too long for me, because this is serious now, fun and jokes aside, yeah? And so then that's when I said, you know what, fuck that, I'm targeting now. Targeting, you're getting it now, yeah? So obviously I'm saying what I was saying, you saw what you could see what I was saying, I don't have to repeat it, yeah? And what happened? And then obviously Charmed One's getting involved as well. Because remember, I'm not, and Denise, that was very unnecessary of Denise as well. Oh, I saw one of her comments, I think it was to you, saying, oh, he's just a troll. I'm not a troll. I'm not a troll, you know. I might here and there ruffle some feathers just to, not for attention for myself, but obviously there's things that need to be hashed out in the community still, yeah? There's a couple of, whether it's a couple of subjects, whether it's certain subjects that people like to turn their nose up at, if you know what I'm talking about, which you should. Whether it's certain types of attitude, whether it's understanding how we're supposed to fortify and have strength in numbers. Again, if we're supposed to have strength in numbers and grow, why the fuck is this individual telling me X, Y, Z and all this bullshit what he's talking about? Can you please, yeah? So obviously I get that somebody can come along like yourself, maybe not know what's going on, correct me if I'm wrong, whether you know the whole shebang or you didn't. I'm thinking, wow, you didn't know what was going on. And obviously you're kind of backing it for maybe people you may be speaking to now in your circles and whatnot. So you're like, whoa, hold on, these people are all right, blah, 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 blah. But then but you didn't realize, actually, that person's being being a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? But I understand why you would be biased and back your person. Yeah? Doesn't mean that you can't tell them about themselves when it's just you lot. Yeah? But because it's your friend, you'd be like, raw. You know, on the surface and out in everybody, you know what I mean, to see. Like, you know what I mean, you're going to defend them. But behind closed doors, you might have said, Rob, what was going on there, man? You know what I mean? Maybe it was a few days later. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Again, I was even going to put out a video after the fact. A few days later, I don't know if you saw, I done a cryptic post. Slightly cryptic. It just had it had basically a collage of some decodes that I was going to put out. It had the Joker. It had NHS. National Health Service, it had a major hack the other day, which was so blatant from the you-know-who's, and a couple of other things. And then in one of the corners, because there's about 6 pictures in the collage, and then in the corner, you only saw half of the picture though, you didn't see it all. You can see clowns stabbing a person in the back, or one clown in particular, but there's more clowns in the picture, yeah? And I was going to do a specific video, just not even, you know, to stir up anything, or I'm trolling or anything like that, because that's not this. Yeah, that's why again I was so taken back from Denise the other month. There, it's like what is she going on with? Bent out of shape. It's the same way Zach knows my stance to a good degree, that he wouldn't be blocking me. He still fucking would share my post like he did about, you know, a month ago, and then I even got some more subscribers. Huh? Because he knows that. Because even if I made a wee meme with him in conjunction with the stuff to do with Simon Dan and the other guy called FTFE, he knows that I will give him his due and his props for how many aspects of self that is untouchable, yeah, when it comes to Zach. Yeah, we've all got our aspects and whatever, some defaults, whatever, yeah? But for the most part, Zach fucking smashed it, mate. Yeah, and those that are following suit, picking up the truth baton of Gamontria and whatnot, you know what I mean? And so anyway, my point is, it's just a shame that, you know, people are too quick to pass judgment, don't take the time to read posts, watch videos to truly know somebody with all their aspects of what I'll be talking about, etc., etc. You just see one post or read half a sentence or something, or one quick fucking status update, and people, oh, I'm blocking you now, you know, Denise Malarski, she's blocking, she's getting bent out of shape like some Karen, this one, that one. You're coming along like Darren and Karen. I'm just playing, but you know what I'm saying, Dave? And it's like, shit, man, what the fuck is going on? We're like, what is going on? So all I'm saying is the switching sometimes and the sometimes attitude. I detect that type of stuff very quickly. You know, I'm a high, you know, be a high class, A class empath. Yeah, and I detect shit pretty quick when it comes into my fold. I don't always jump on everything because obviously, regardless of what I might be thinking, it might not pan out that way. But for the most part, you know, 8, 9 times out of 10, you know, what my gut feeling was, it will always checks out. You know, but yes, sometimes there is, you know, it can be wrong sometimes. But as I say, 8, 9 times, not less than 7, 7, 8, 9 times, 10 times out of 10, I'm bang on. You know, and as I say, some of those that should be getting a bit more shout out sometimes, like myself, that's been around from fucking how long? I'm not on about look at me. Obviously, we're on about the fucking message here. We're on about fucking building bridges in and out of communities. I mean, I speak about this how many times in videos, you know? So again, for people to not understand one stance with what's been put out from my corner, small or big, is pretty fucking disgusting, to be fair. So it's very nice that obviously you know you've come now, you're cordial on this platform, because I saw Rick James pop up earlier on this platform and I was like, oh, should I block him? And I was like, you know what, fuck that, we're on a different platform. I saw you pop up earlier as well. I was like, shall I block him? And I was like, no, you know what, we'll see how it goes on, because obviously from that day, the other day, from the live, and then tracking your channels down, straight blocking, because I haven't got the time for a specific type of you know what I mean, nonsense and buffoonery, and where people can't be bothered or you know, be bothered to understand and get true clarity and be concise with their output back to me as the recipient. You know what I mean? You know, so that's all I'm trying to say. It's all love, man. It's all love. We're just all out here, especially us people. You know, going through the swamp of the zombie swamp, trudging through the NPCs. You know, dealing with all the digital gagging, etc., etc. So my point is, why is people gonna be fucking, you know, oh, you can't post that here. Fuck me. Do you own Zach's live stream? Are you Zach streaming? Is it Zach telling me this? Or who the fuck is this person here? That's all I'm trying to say. Yeah? If it's Zach, definitely from him, and he told you to say something to me and you can verify that, fantastic. Or if he said something directly to me, fantastic. Or if I've done some, you know, I'm causing a shit show, I'll hold my hands up. But I'm not the one here trolling people and or trying to cause a shit show for no fucking reason. Yeah? Alright, my man. Wholeness. Catch you on the rebound. Just thought I'd just send it this way because, you know, it's just much easier. It's going to be an offline, link to the YouTube, as you'll see. It's not going to be on the channel, but I'll send that to you. And of course, feel free to send it on to Denise. Feel free to send it on to up to Rick James and Charmed One. Yeah? Because I'm pretty sure you guys all chatter. So please do that, my friend. And whether they speak to me cordial on this platform, that's down to them. If you don't have to talk to me or anything. But just know, the shit that I talk about ain't no idiot thing. I'm not a fucking dunce just because I understand we're not hurtling through the universe a bazillion miles per hour. Doesn't make me a dunce or I'm low on the totem pole. Hence why people like Simon Dan and FTFE, I already body bagged them the other day. You don't see my video entries the other day. And my fucking community wall posts. Listen. Bodied. Easy. Even though we're still trying to bring people together. You know? Hence why we have to put them under the microscope and the spotlight and say, hey, you mean to tell me with all the supposed logic you lot have got and all that, you know, all the talk that you've got, Simon and FTFE, as I've said in how many videos and posts recently, you mean to tell me you guys still haven't gone against the grain and said, something there don't make sense? Or even halfway dipping your foot in, but halfway, you know what I mean? Whether it's True Earth, whether it's fucking vaccines, something. You mean to tell me nothing from these individuals? Listen, from these type of individuals, allow me, cuz. Yeah? So it's all love. Same for Jacozy. Send this shit to Jacozy as well. Yeah? Send this shit around to who needs and supposed to get it. You get me? As I say, if you don't want to chat, you don't want to, you know, X, Y, Z, whatever, you know, it's all good. Don't watch it, you know. All the best and farewell. All right, guys. Wholeness.